5 hours until the end. The final chapter. Hour 1. Knowledge of the past. I decided to learn more about my past. I was told my legacy is something I needed to know to stop this, or at least know what I'm dealing with. I already know of Lenartha and the betrayal, but I found myself looking and asking what happened and what led to the betrayal. Well, it was hard to find the answers I'm looking for, but I did. Lenartha was the person tasked with being second in command. He was also the front runner to the castle's crown. He was gonna be king. But on the day where they decided whether the king left the crown to Lenartha or he kept it, the king felt it was a must to keep the crown, to find out who was behind the demons that kept attacking his villages. Lenartha didn't like the idea and stormed out. The king didn't take notice to the hatred in Lenartha's eyes. He should have, but he didn't. One thing Lenartha did say on his way out is, "It's over." The king did manage to hear it, but the king never thought anything of it. Lenartha was the second in command, and had the power to take the throne if the king dies. Lenartha hadn't been seen for over 2.5 months. The king took notice that the demon attacks got worse. Way worse. His people were being held as hostages. The demons grew stronger and stronger until they marched through the castle gate, burned everything to the ground, and captured the king. From there, the king's forces sent word to Lenartha in high hopes he will come and help take back the castle that he lost. Days passed and Lenartha never came. The king heard the guards, the demons, talking of royalty blood sacrifices and a gate of oblivion. How the gate must be activated by the 5th hour on the 5th hour. Wait a minute. The thought popped in my head. Lenartha came running. Hour 2. Finding truth in a web of lies. After finding out what caused the betrayal and trying to find some way to tie what happened then to now, I didn't find or know anything helpful, and figured that I wouldn't get anywhere, waiting for answers. And I went looking for answers when a courier came. He said an old lady sent it. I asked if he knew anything else about the old lady, and he said she wore a dark cloak and a mask concealing her identity. I read the message. It read, "I saw you at the library. Meet me at Vos Lacern. Keep. To find out more." From a friend. I don't know how or why I found a way to get answers this quick, but it happened. I can't help but think maybe the gods are on my side. On our side. Because the process of trying to stop the evil from coming is going much faster. So I took the note and met the old woman at Vos Lacern Keep. When I got to her, she looked around to make sure no one else was there. She gave me an alias, the kind of alias you know is fake by just hearing it. I proceeded with caution and didn't let her know I knew she was using an alias. She told me she was a long-lost family friend. I asked her, "Do you know the full story of the betrayal of Lenartha?" She replied, "Yes, I do." I asked her, "How do I apply then to now?" She said she worked from a cult, or at least used to, until she found out what they were trying to do. She said they brainwash people, their own people, into doing what they want. I asked her, "What do they want?" "Destruction," she replied. They're trying to bring about the end, and their master is a beast, worshipped like a god. He's a god with no name, but serves a purpose to do one thing, and that's destroy. She said luckily she was able to leave without being brainwashed, because she left when she found the truth. She said she wanted to meet me here for one reason, to tell me something valuable. The connection between then and now is your mother, she said. "What are you telling me? What are you talking about?" I said in anger and confusion, "My mother's been dead for over 2 years now. In this life, yes, but in the next, no. She was far from dead. woman serves that demon god. She's his eyes and ears. She's the connection. Your mom's side of the family is long. The bloodline is long, and she is related to Lenarthur. Took me a long time to find the connection because of how well she had hid the truth from everyone. Your father's side, however, belongs to the one true king, the dynasty of the Raymonds. The king you heard is your ancestors. How in the hell do you know I heard him? Your aura gives it off. I have a very unique ability to sense the dead, and I can see you and the king have been bonded. You are one. You have his wisdom and strength. That's how I was able to find you. Take this knowledge and learn from the past. You cannot face this alone. You can find light, even in the darkest times. Hour 3. Discovering your allies. Gathering my allies wasn't so hard. Getting them to trust me wasn't easy. Trust is not easily given now that everyone knows something bad is going to happen. However, one by one, I gathered them. I assigned them positions. I told them the long-lost lore, and together we believe we can unite history and save the world. That is what we intend. Whether we succeed or fail depends on what happens next. Hour 4. Discovering the enemy. The march is on. We've gathered everyone and we found where the enemy is. Now we march. The enemy's hidden area was well secured. We literally had no chance. But do we die a coward, or do we die a perseverer? We must. It is our only option. Our men put up a hell of a fight and we managed to get past the first round. We secured several areas. We were ready for another fight, or so at least we thought. They blindsided us. They proceeded silently and captured me and killed everyone else. It made sense why they wanted me. I'm the only one left with the connection to the king's bloodline. The world is doomed if there's no one left to save it. Still, just like my brave ancestor, I must stay hopeful, and I did. Hour 5. The end has come. With my hope nearly depleted, what must I do? Wondering, can I stop this? My ancestor, King, appeared in my mind. This is not over. We are one. My mind replenished, my energy replenished, I was prepared for a fight. Bring him over here, the enemy commanded. My mom appeared before my eyes. Come, son. You are now going to fulfill what makes us unique. So this is what you meant by special, I said. You are going to sacrifice your own son? Mom, no. You're no mother of mine, I screamed. It's time, she said. I fought back. I fought hard when that's when the old lady came. The same lady that informed me of everything I needed to know. She used something. I couldn't make it out. Suddenly, everything turned white. I woke up in my bed. The year 2016. Everything was different. When my memory came back to me, everything was normal. Except my mother told me I was a part of something special and unique.